The Commonweal Theater Company in Lanesboro, Minnesota is bringing the story of a young veteran to the stage over the next few months. And joining us this morning is Lori Roberts and Cody Beyer. Good morning, Lori and Cody. So just to start off, tell us a little bit about what this story is and what it's about.
Yeah, thanks, Crystal. So, Ugly Lies the Bone is about a wounded war veteran who's returning home from a deployment in Afghanistan. She's survived an IED explosion and has suffered tremendous burns over her body. She goes back home, which is Florida's Space Coast, and it's 2011 when NASA is concluding their shuttle program. So her hometown is completely different looking, and she has to reconcile how she belongs in this place now. Yeah.
And this is an emotional story. So what has it been like for you two to learn this and portray this to an audience?
Yeah, so I mean, I would say it's a little bit easier for my character as opposed to Lori's character, Jess Knox, playing the war veteran who's dealing with all of the burns and the therapy. But it's just really interesting to be someone who is designed by the playwright to kind of inject brevity and laughter into this very emotional story, but also be a character who, whether unwillingly in a lot of moments, but also he comes to accept it, to go through the emotions that he has to deal with in order to be with this person who's dealing with such trauma and just trying to reintegrate into her life.
Yeah. And something about Jess that I think is important to mention is, as she's this leader in war, she's really tough at this stage in life. She has experienced trauma. She's carrying all these scars, internal and external, and so the emotion that we're working with is really complicated. She's sort of trying to keep everything together, and of course it doesn't work out that way. She's angry and she's passionate and she wants to find her way back home. But it's hard.
Yeah, I can imagine. So what do the community need to know before this? Tickets, locations, dates, things like that?
Yeah, so what's important to know, I think, first of all, is we play until July 6th. So we do have a few months of the show. And we are offering, in honor of the National Military Awareness Month, we're honoring military personnel with a free performance on May 5th. It's a Sunday matinee. And so if you're in the military or are a retired military person or are part of a family of military people, you can call our box office and get a free ticket to see that show. We also offer, we are a Blue Star Theater, which means we offer a $10 discount off of tickets for any show at the Commonweal Theater, including Ugly Lies the Bone.
Perfect. I just want to thank you guys again for joining us this morning to share more about this.
Yeah, thanks so much, Crystal.